So in this video, we're going to try to blink an LED using the GPIO pins available on the Raspberry Pi. The components that we're going to be needing are a Raspberry Pi, a LED, a resistor, two male to female wires and a breadboard. Connect the resistor to the positive side, that is the anode of the LED, and from that connect the wire to the GPIO pin of your choice and connect the ground on the negative side, which is the cathode of the LED, to the ground pin available on the Raspberry Pi. Now I'm going to show you the circuit diagram to get a better clarity of how we have to make the connections. So as you can see, GPIO 14, which is pin number 8, is connected to the positive side of the LED through a resistor, and the ground, which is pin number 6, is connected to the LED at the cathode, which is the negative side. Now turn on your Raspberry Pi and ensure that it is connected to an external screen or through VNC viewer. Then go to the terminal of the Raspberry Pi and ensure that you have the GPIO pins installed. You can use this command sudo apt get install rpio.gpio, and after this you can use the GPIO pins. Now I'm going to show you the code for blinking of the LED. Now to open the Python IDE, which is Thorny Python, which is already available in the Raspberry Pi, just go and click the Raspberry and then programming and Thorny Python IDE. Now you can write your code, and after writing the code you can save it in the directory you would like. Now I'm going to show you the code for the blinking of the LED using the GPIO pins. So here's the code. Let's try to understand it a bit. So first we have imported GPIO rpi.gpio library so as to enable the GPIO pins. Then we imported the time library, which will help us give delay to the amount of the time we have to make sure that the LED is on and off. Then I have used GPIO.set warnings and made it to false so that we don't get any unwanted warnings that we need while running the code. Then I have set the mode of the GPIO board so we can ensure that the GPIO pins are working. Then I have used the 8th pin, which is GPIO 14, and set it up and initialize it. Then for initially I have set it to low so that when we start the code LED is off. Then we have used a while loop in which I have given different time delays for the high and low of the LED so as to ensure that when the LED blinks for different amount of time, it will ensure that the code is working fine. And at last, to get out of the code, I have used a keyboard interrupt which will clean up all the GPIO pins and make sure it is ready for use again. Now I'm gonna run this program and we'll see how the LED is blinking. Now we're gonna run it from the terminal. I'm gonna clear this out so you can have a better look. So first of all, make sure that you traverse to the directory where you have kept the Python file. So in my case, I have kept my Python file in a folder which is after my name. So we're going to traverse there. So now we are in the folder and I'm going to show you its contents, and you can see that the blinker.py file, which is the Python file, is there. Now to run the code, we're gonna use a simple command sudo python and then the name of the file blinker you can just use tab and it will automatically pick up the file. You have to just write the first few alphabets and then you can use tab and it will automatically pick up the file if it is there. Now we're gonna enter and you will see the LED glowing. Now as you can see, you can also see that the delays are changing for the LED to turn on and off. This ensures that the program that we have created is working fine. And to stop the program from the terminal only, you have to just enter Control Z. As you enter Control Z, it gets stopped and we are out of the program. And you can do this again and again and make sure that it's working. So that will be all. Thanks.